Hey there, friends. This is Ayesha at Youngspapercreations, and I am working from the Happiness Abounds stamp set and the paper. So the entire set is called Use of Happiness, and this is the page spread of it. So you've got the paper, you've got the stamps, and it's a set. All right. Number 158824. If you see um, any interest in this, you can contact me. My information will be below. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Ontario and North York uh, area, and so you can contact me with the info below if you'd like to place an order. Now I have here the paper set, and even if you don't create cards, maybe you create journals as I do as well, the paper is just absolutely phenomenal. So you've got the one side, let me take this off. You've got the one side with all of these little floral prints and more floral prints, and then these painted hues, right? But then on the other side, you've got flowers. Okay, so this is the paper that I've been cutting into, and you know, when the papers are so beautiful, you don't want to cut it, but that's the whole point. And for this year, I've decided, because I am an avid Stampin' Up lover, I love their products, and it helps you to create and craft so beautifully. But sometimes you get intimidated by all the beauty and you want to hold on to it, or it becomes so overwhelming for you. So one of the things that I've decided is to continue to use all of my products when I'm crafting, regardless of whether or not they're out of circulation in a new catalog. I will continue to use it, because the idea of Stampin' Up is that you do what you love and you share what you love. And so it makes no sense having your stuff and not going through it and using it. So I will be incorporating my new items with my old, and when they are the older items, I will omit that, but I will promote and let you know of the good, the current items. So those were the papers. Also using, this is current, is the glossy dots assortment, and they've got a number of glossy and varied dots. So again, contact me, and if you're interested in ordering or being a demonstrator, I will get your information and get you a catalog. Okay, let you know how you can get your hands on a catalog. This is the stamp for the I'm making 3 cards. I've used actually no, I've not used the stamp. I've used the papers for this, for the Happiness Abounds. I've used the Just For You in this limited edition. This is one of the cling stamp sets. All right. And I've used this little tiny little flower at the top here on one of the other cards, and this is from the Sweet Songbirds set. Okay, so, and oh, I've also used the Sweet Sorbet and the Parakeet Party. So for this card, here you can see the Just For You stamp and this Happiness Abounds paper set, and it's simple as that. I folded a 8.5 by 11 cut in half, fold down. I used the dots over here, and now I'm going to glue on my circles, and I am using the 3-in-1 craft glue. So I'm not sure if you're watching this, if you are a card maker or a journaler, scrapbooker, I don't know what you do, but what I can say is that you are in the best company. You will always be in the best company when it comes to paper crafting. It is one of the most therapy and experience you can have. Look at this. Love this card. So here it says Just For You, and then inside it's blank, where a nice little note can be made. And I like doing that because then the person could go back and you reuse this on their own time. So that's one card that's completed. Now I have another simple card. I've already gone ahead, cut around my stamped little sentiment. It says Happy Mother's Day. I've got 3 pieces of paper of the Happiness Abounds paper on, again, the same size, the 8.5 by 11 cut in half and folded. Now, but this one is now turned the opposite way, right? Instead of like this, I turn this one this way, right? So now I'm going to go down and place my paper pieces down onto the main cardstock. And you don't need a whole lot of glue because this glue packs a punch. And as you can see, these cards are so quick and easy, but Stampin' Up gets all the credit because oftentimes the paper becomes the star of the show. The paper does the heavy work, and all we do is to organize the papers on the page. If you've not tried Stampin' Up, I hope you give it a chance. Order some basic products. You just need your ink, paper, and you would be needing your Stampin' blocks and you go to town. All of that you can order from the catalog. So I'm now gonna put on the sentiment. And I'm gonna put the sentiment right here. Okay. Now, at the side here could use something, I don't know what, but the options are many. And one that I thought of is, this is a piece of ribbon. It is not Stampin' Up ribbon, but as a crafter, like many of you, I have tons of items in my craft room, and I think this might go nicely just at the side here. Or not. No, I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna leave that off for now. If I come up with another idea, maybe I can put a butterfly or something, but other than that, I will leave it. And then, oh, I know, I could put some, these are so helpful because it finishes your card for you. So I'm gonna put some of that right here. Quick and easy embellishments. There you go. That's all that was needed. And last but not least, we have, okay, so these two are finished. Now this one, this finishes my card. I don't have to do anything with this except get it down onto my mains board. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm so excited to show you how simple this can be. Make sure my glue is going on. My glue is coming to an end. Gotta start a new bottle. Okay. So for this card, I am gonna do a skewed effect. Like so. And then I have Happy Mother's Day, and this is the sweet sorbet that I used, the sweet sorbet ink pad. And this sentiment will finish off the card. Or maybe I'll need some more of our gemstones. This one I want to put in the center. I like it. But because I feel very crazy about my stones here, I think I want to go ahead and use some. It sure finishes off the card nicely. Look at that. All right. So what do you think? 3 cards. Now, it sure helped that I cut my stuff and had them all prepped, because it would have taken much longer. But having all of your main cardstocks cut down to size and then just do the assembling makes it so much easier. So I showed you the pretty paper, the Happiness Abounds paper, the main pads, ink pads that I use, and if you can see that it's mimicked, the colors are in there. And what else? Oh, I did tell you that I used this little tiny little flower here, but I didn't use it on these 3 cards. I was speaking of this card. So I made this card and I used the tiny flowers. So I created my own decorative cardstock. And at the bottom here, I tore off this bottom piece and placed the other one underneath. So technically we have 4 cards. I want to thank you. This is Ayesha at Youngspapercreations, and Mother's Day is upon us. Sunday's Mother's Day. I hope that if you're a card maker, you created your cards. If you're a journaler, you've perhaps readied some journals for your loved ones to have, your mom, the ladies in your lives. Thank you so much. If you're not yet a subscriber, please go ahead and do so, and share. Click the notification bell. All of those fun stuff helps with our channels being seen, so that others can be uplifted by our crafty work. Thank you so much. God bless and keep you. Take care. Bye bye.